Hi, welcome to Cards and Coffee. We have our hair wrapped towards the back today because it looks cute and it was easier. And I didn't feel like weight being on my head. Well, hi, we're starting a little late. Yes, we are. I like to cleanse myself. Also, if you hadn't tried the Yardley charcoal soap, that is like the bomb. It scrubs your skin like, it deeply cleanses your skin like never before. Let me get some sage burning. Well, hi, how are you? I've already had 2 cups of coffee, so I'm sipping out of ye old cat cup. And I am just simply drinking juice. Cranberry juice at that. I promise you, it's something about that dang cranberry juice, especially when it's hot. It resets everything. I actually put it at my altar too, so like the angels and ancestors that drop by, and the spirits and that cross through here, they actually like it as well. They like it. I don't know whether they think it's wine or something, but I'm pretty sure they know it's cranberry juice. It's juice. But I put that at my altar too. I get good reaction from them. They like that. They like it. I chilled it like anything else. I put it in a white cup or a glass. It's a clear glass. Hey, Mel. So I put it in a glass. They respond very well to it. I don't put the liquor on my altar anymore because they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. So I just stopped putting the liquor. I used to have, like I said, this big bottle of vodka. I don't drink. Even when I was drinking, I got that for my 30th, and it was just sitting there. So I just started using it at my altar. But now I just put Florida water there. They like that better. Like that better. I can't wait till the energy lifts a little bit more. For what I understand, the retrograde has ended, but I'm going to see which retrograde, which planet has gone back direct. I don't think all of them have gone back direct just yet. Because we had 6 planets in retrograde. So I'm going to go see. Let me sage everything. Well, other than that, the last couple of days have been pretty decent. It's been very hot and humid. I think yesterday the index was just it was hot for me, and I like heat. I like heat. I'm the type of person, I will have a heater on most of the year. That's just my nudge. It's gonna be either heat or, like right now I have a fan. I have to have some type of air, hot air or cold air, something, some type of air circulation going on. I don't think I saged these cards for a minute, right? No, I saged them last time. And when you sage them, literally let the smoke engulf the actual cards. Like your tarot cards should smell like sage. And some people like to spray. Sometimes I do that. They'll spray Florida water over them. That'll be another way to do it. But I don't like damp cards. And sometimes you can spray too much. The first thing first, I already set the prayer and intention. I'm going to use my deck first. And like I said, I'm just drinking cranberry juice out of the cat mug. Speaking of cats, did you know cats, they eat eggs? Did you know that? I actually made them eggs just as an experiment. And they ate every morsel of it. They actually, normally they drink all the milk and then they may leave like a little bit of food. But they killed it. They killed it. Air. So the first card out is air. The element of air, getting some fresh air. Going outside, getting some air. Like, of course you need a mask now. And like we're getting ready to purgatory in the reverse. Purgatory, literally not being chased by demons at this point, not being lost, intentionally lost. Just really just going out to get some fresh air. Yeah, meditation, please. Meditation, please. Just taking time for yourself. That's something I talked about that. What was that? Friday night when I did Cards and Coffee. You know, also gossip folks reverse as well. So detaching, especially from the stuff that's the stigmatism that's going on in social media. A lot of this crap. A lot of it's dying down, I notice. A lot of it, like I said, every planet's not they know your name. They know your name. That can be the elders, ancestors, ascended masters. That can be people that you're not aware of. They know your name. People know your name. Like sometimes people can know you and you don't know that they know you. a lot of the negative energy that's been going on has been reversed. Not even reversed. A lot of it has been not even reversed. It's like it just stopped for right now. A lot of the craziness. Even though I did have a dream channeling last night, late last night. In this particular dream channeling, this was a university student or something like that. Semester had ended, people had graduated. Of course, you know, they give them a grace period to live on the dorm and stuff like that. And actually, it's weird. I thought about that a couple days ago. I was just like, what about the students that may be homeless? You know, they don't have housing and all this type of stuff, right? And they were living at the dormitories, and you know, things had just stopped their plan. Maybe they were waiting on a job, or and you know, to save to get their place, XYZ. So I already shared some of the key features from the dream on my IG page, and it was just like it was like a group of co-ed male and female students, and these students were being put out their apartment because they happened to July. I heard July 31st, then to July 31st, and their rent is $1,000 a month. Mind you, this is normally a group of people in this apartment or something like that, right? Prayer to the gods was in the reverse. And it was weird that popped, yeah, and breathed as well. So, with that particular channeling, like I said, when people try to block my intuition or block my sight spiritually, my third eye and stuff like that, my senses actually heighten. I actually have, yeah, more focus. And we have contract was in the reverse. Is it contact or contract? Contract in the reverse. And this is actually going to go with the story, believe it or not. So their rent is $1,000, right? And I guess this person doesn't have it as a young lady, and she was worried. She like I said, literally pray. If you literally pray, it will be answered. You speak it out into existence, right? So it was a group of them. A lot of them will get ready to leave. A lot of them will move in. Some of them are going to stay. I guess they have another semester or something like that. I'm thinking this is one of those co-ed apartment. It's like a university apartment, like they have them with the universities. Like the actual universities own their own apartment complexes, basically. And that's what I'm thinking. What this place was. But it was co-ed. It was a nice, huge apartment. But it was just different, you know, male and female students, whatever. A lot of them had graduated and they were just there. And some of them, I think, were just going to stay at the apartment. I feel like most of them graduated, and then maybe two males in particular, were going to stay, I guess, and take another course or something like that, whatever. But these were like young people. They were like in their early 20s. But the young lady was worried. She was like, "Well, I'm going to have to move back home, or I'm going to have to go back home, or something like that." She's going to have to go back. XYZ. She didn't have the money to move back per se. She had enough probably to like a one-way ticket or something like that, but she did not want to move. Detox came out. She did not want to move. She really wanted to stay. For some reason, she wanted to stay there, though. And she was going to miss her friends. Like, these are people that she got to know, XYZ stuff, so on and so forth, right? And she, just happened, she was worried. I mean, really worrying herself sick, right? For what I was picking up from her energy. So, rent's $1,000, right? She doesn't have it. She doesn't have the income for $1,000 rent, a month rent, you know, from her half, I guess. So, like I said, God makes a way, right? So she kind of literally put that into the universe. She was like, well, it's weird. Head games is in the reverse and more. I'm putting back stuff. She she was so worried about it, and she was like, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Literally, God answers your prayers. He literally answers your prayers. Even if you don't directly say, well, God, I need help, XYZ, sometimes he just put that situation out there. An solution, rather. So she actually ends up getting approached from, she was like kind of lost. She didn't know what she was going to do. She was going to have to move back home. And so she was making plans to move back home. But she ended up being approached on the campus by a young lady who was just, she needed her hair done, but she was just you know what I'm saying, just kind of just like frazzled, like she didn't know what to do with her hair. But on top of that, also a lot of hairstylists actually they talk to their clients. At least I know a lot of black hairstylists. They talk to their clients. They normally kind of coach them through. Like your hairstylist and like a bartender, it's like one of those job occupations where people literally confess what's going on in their life, X, Y, Z. That's one of them. Of course, there's several different ones, but normally you go sit down and you're going to talk to your hairdresser about stuff, and you end up having a conversation. So that's what happens with this young lady. And then she was actually like this particular young lady is discovering that she's good with hair. She's a cosmetologist, also an instructor as well, because as she's talking to the young lady, she's teaching, it was some other young ladies listening to her, telling her about the young lady's hair, because the young lady had colored hair. Of course, when you have colored hair, there's a difference from using bleach and using box dye. Your hair, it depends on the health of your hair and your density and all this type of stuff. If you have previous damage, because color is going to cause damage. So that's actually what happened to the young lady that approached her about the hair. So, but that ended up being her hustle. That was her ticket home. So I don't know who need to hear that. Hair, go for what you know. Like stuff people don't take, like, especially a lot of people do hair like in college and stuff. I know my sister used to do it. Hell, I used to do it. Do hair and stuff like that. You take your hobbies, basically, things that are hidden, stuff that you can do anyway, right? Take it and like that's normally it's gonna be like your hustle, your ticket. But this may be this young lady's actual calling. This actually may be her calling. Is actually being an instructor, a cosmetologist, a hairstylist, something, you know. But more so, like I said, like an actual teacher, because she was actually teaching. But on top of that, the way she was speaking to the young lady. Well, this young lady was like, "Oh my God, my hair, I don't know how." And see, that's her ticket to stay. It's hustling, doing hair, or even going back to school to do hair, cosmetology, stuff like that. Because stuff, I know I think only in New York and somewhere else that you have to have a license to braid hair now, from what I understand. They tried to pass that law here in Tennessee. I'm glad they didn't. Because that's like, literally, they were trying to make it to where you literally had to be a licensed hair braider just to braid your kids' hair, or to braid your neighbor's hair, or X, Y, Z. Especially if you're going to get money or something like that from it. They literally were going to, like, charge you. And that's not fair, because you're charging something that's been passed down through the African, you know, tradition. Like, that stuff literally comes from our origins, and they were actually going to charge people for it. Because I know we have a lot of African braiders here, and like that would like really damper a lot of stuff. Like they always trying to charge for some. And I remember being disgusted. I said, we can't have anything. I said, that's like a culture thing. It's not well, we're gonna make money off of it. It's because they don't teach that in cosmetology. So how can you charge for something that you don't even teach in your school? They don't even teach about natural hair. They're just now, the last couple of years, really, you know, putting the type 4 hair charting type even in rotation in the schools and stuff like that. So, honey, I remember, I never get that. They tried to pass it here in Tennessee. I'm glad it failed, though. I'm glad it failed. But if you're going to do, of course, chemical services and stuff like that. But this young lady was gifted. So that was actually her God answering her. Like, I don't know who needs to hear that. It's the hair. Doing hair. Being a costume. Not just being a hairstylist, but actually being an educator. Being an actual educator when it comes to cosmetology. A teacher, instructor. Maybe hosting classes or even stuff like that. Because she was teaching this one young lady, but the other one actually, the other ladies were actually paying attention as well. Okay, so it was that one. Because she was like literally planning. I can see this girl planning like to move back home. I was seeing her literally plan. Okay, well, I got to go back home. I got to pack this up. Like, she was getting ready to pack up and everything like that. And God answered that prayer. So sometimes that's how that works. That's how that works. Even when you doubt, it's that little second where like she was getting ready to literally go back home. Like she was done getting her degree. It's the end of the year. Graduated. They were just there getting ready to literally start their adult life, right? Yeah, so I don't know who needs to hear this one. Okay, these cards were here. I got some more cards that popped up, but root chakra and then career. So grounding yourself and really getting back to yourself. And career is in the reverse, right? Like I said, once the young lady was presented an opportunity, she went back to her roots. She went back to her roots, hair and things like that. Also renewal And then solar plexus in the reverse. Like, so the chakra has to go back in alignment. Trusting your intuition, like, that is a God-given gift, especially to do hair. Amongst a lot of stuff, a lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't do hair. But the way this young lady was, like, she knew hair. She knew hair. She loved hair. It was in her, like, literally in her gut. She didn't know. Once she grounded herself from my vision, then, like, you know, she'll start trusting it. See, protection's in the reverse as well. She needed security. She wasn't trusting her craft and her skills and stuff, right? Especially with hair. A lot of people just look at it, well, it's just hair. I just do hair. I do hair. Not knowing that right there is an avenue itself. You can make a lot of serious money. I've seen people get through college students, male and female. A lot of them end up becoming barbers and stuff like that, and just different stuff like that. Simply because, you know what, I used to do hair, and it's just something that they did. Earth energy, yeah, grounding. Earth energy normally is it's in the reverse, but it's grounding energy, materialistic stuff. So she literally felt like, well, I'm about to lose everything. I'm about to move back home, X, Y, Z. I love how these cards are resonating. Also, her material stuff, she was going to have to pack a lot of that stuff up, give it away. It was just a lot of different stuff happening in that particular dream channeling. Yeah, call for break in the reverse, and then God. So literally not taking a break from God literally saved this young lady in this particular vision. But if you're resonating with this message, literally don't give up on God. Don't give up on him. And see, in her situation, she was literally packing her stuff up. She was getting ready to give some of this stuff away. Because some of the other, I guess, roommates, like I said, it was like 6 of them. I don't know, like I said, I don't know whether this was like a dormitory apartment, but it's like one of those big apartments. Elders. Also, your elders, your loved ones, literally the elders. Make sure, like I said, you got people watching over you. Don't give up on them and who's guiding you. I think we kind of give up like, dang, I got to do this. We're so quick to tap out and clock out. That is ridiculous. You know, it's just like, we're like, you know what, I got to move back. And not understanding that there's new beginnings hidden. There's literally new beginnings hidden. Hey, card, which card came out? Yeah, you got spirit guides. I'm going to put them back in the deck, though, because they fell out. Literally, you're being guided. There's all this stuff around us. Yeah, endings create new beginnings. And then with this, I don't like how this one came out, though. Okay, endings and new beginnings came out. Something has to end for a new thing to happen. So she was getting ready to literally leave everything behind, right? Take whatever she could pack up and move forward with it, right? Let's see what else I can pick up before I go to this other one. But yeah, that dream channel I thought was pretty neat. But also, I did channel one of the karmic people who have attacked me in dreams and everything. And I do know this person personally. And this, like I was saying, like a lot of the karmics, they're starting to see their fate. And this karmic came to me in a dream, and she was just like bugged out. She was bugged out. She had seen literally death itself, which she did because I had a premonition. I've had it twice. Certain people have spoken about it, maybe 1 or 2 people. But this particular karmic, I know of this person, you know, just through people. But I do know that she has a attachment, demonic attachment, right? She started speaking about this vision. Like I said, a lot of them know their fate. It's not, all we got to do is pray. I've been praying for them because they're going to need it. They're going to need it. She, word for word, talked about the dream, and she was like freaking out. She was crying, and she was like, so they, in the 5D, they're learning their fate. As a divine feminine, like I said, people would always say, well, when you get to a certain point, you're gonna have to pray for the karmic and stuff. I'm not praying for no karmic. Why would you do that? Like, you know, these people have cast black magic spells and stuff like that. And then God showed me that dream. And there's a certain dream I know, like, some of their fates. But a lot of them are starting to learn their fate in the 5D, and it's going to transpire to the 3D. When I tell you, I actually had to go save one of the karmics. in the 5D. That's how bad that was. Because this person is not supposed to be in the dark. She's supposed to be in the light. I had to literally go to hell and save this person, or wherever this thing. This had to have been hell. I had to go to hell and go save this karmic. Because that's, I mean, that's my job. That's one of them anyway. I had to go save this karmic. She was literally in hell. I had to go save her. They had her. Of course, you know, hell goes in different, you know, layers and stuff like that. I had to go get her. Me and a couple other people had to go get her. I had to go get her. I literally had to go save one of the karmics that I know of. I had to go get her. Because she's not supposed to be in the dark whatsoever. She's supposed to be in the light. How she got to the dark, I don't know. The devil's tricky like that. Body. Oh, body and sexuality. Maybe in spirit is right underneath each other. Okay. So maybe through sex and stuff like that. But I like to tell people, you can pick up stuff from sex and stuff. Hence the reason I don't have sex. I don't masturbate. I don't watch porn. Like, all that one out. Actually, porn's so old now. That's such a, I don't know, it's such an old thing to look at. Just looking at the world, all this craziness in the world, you want to masturbate? Like, nah. No, so all that's like, none of that. I have none of that. I don't drink. I don't eat meat. I just seen the water card. Make sure you're drinking your water, the heat index. Don't let it confuse you, because it can be kind of aight outside. It can be okay, moderate. And then that heat index can kick up at any time. And the heat index is actually, it feels hotter than what it is. I know it felt like that yesterday. And I can take some heat, but I was just like, damn, what is that? Like, it crept up on me. But this particular karmic, she knows her fate. She knows. She talked, I mean, word for word. Like, I don't talk to this person. Probably hadn't talked to this person probably 2-3 years. Something like that. Probably 2 years now. Literally, she, for like, word for word, talked about everything in that dream, and she just started crying and breaking down, and she literally came to me. She came to me, and I had to go help her. So divine feminine, you might as well get ready. But that's how you know you have reached, like, you are a divine feminine. You have reached that point. Yeah, demons at the bottom of the deck. A lot of this stuff it's a lot of demonic energy on these people. Some of these people are not supposed to be in the darkness, and trust me, God's coming for them. He's going to give them an ultimatum, just like he gives the divine feminine and the divine masculine an ultimatum. You either going to do right or you're going to do wrong. And if you choose to do wrong, that's your choice. That's your free will. He's going to give you an ultimatum. I think he has already warned these people, but I don't think they took it serious. And God had to show them in the 5D. This karmic knows how she's about to die, basically, or how she's going to die if she does not stop what she's doing. She spoke it. Every word. I never talked about this dream channeling because it will scare people. Very bad. Like I said, I see stuff. I've been to heaven. I've been to hell. I've been to this dimension. I've astral traveled here, left, and right. There's a lot of stuff I don't talk about. First of all, people gonna think you're crazy. They think I'm crazy anyway, but they're gonna think you crazy. Oh, that's not real. That don't like that. Yes, you can astral travel to heaven. If you're connected to God, you can do that. Just like you can astral travel to hell, or you can be pulled to hell as well. I've been pulled to hell through different stuff, but every time they do that, something really bad happens to whoever does it. I do know that they don't do that anymore. They don't do that, but I had to go to hell to go get one part of hell to go get this karmic. She's supposed to be in a light worker. She's not supposed to be caught up in that world. She's not supposed to be in that world, and some of them I don't understand how. How did you get that deep in? But this karmic right here, like I said, I hadn't spoken to her in 2 years. 2 years. I do know that she's in that she's in the shadows. She's into the occult and all that kind of stuff. I know for a fact. I had to go save one of these girls. Like I said, I still have a duty here on earth and in the spirit realm. I have a duty. I had to go save her. But this karmic, and see the other one, they had the same look. See, a couple weeks ago, a person I know locally in my direct life, associated with my family, she had the same look. They know their fate. They have seen hell. They have seen how they're going to die. God's going to always warn you before he tell you or before it actually happens. He's giving you a choice. Normally when he shows you that, I had a dream that I was like, what, 16, 17? That's the first time I met Lucifer. I think I was 16, 17, right? I was in high school for sure. I went to hell. Like I think I talked about this, the burning buildings and stuff like that. It looks like something from 9/11. He is real. He is huge. Well, it is huge. Because you know you got Lucifer, you got Satan, and then you got the devil. And people think, oh, that's the same thing. No, sort of. Let's put it like that. You have to remember there's legions inside of him. So he has 3 heads. He don't have 3 heads for, no reason. He can split himself and all that kind of stuff, just like he's one of the fallen angels. So you have to understand he can split himself as well. But this karmic, same look like the other karmic I had a vision about. They know their fate. Their eyes, it's just like they saw something that they had never seen or experienced before. They had seen something. And I never talked about this dream channeling. Only 2 people have picked it up because it's a certain black magic, occult magic that they use that they can actually literally, it's like psychological, psychic magic or whatever. And that's the only reason that these 2 people actually know. Other than that, God tells me not to speak about certain stuff, and the people are not ready to hear that. They're not ready to hear it. If I told you this is how you're going to die, you're going to freak out or you're not going to believe it, right? The only thing I can do is warn you to change your ways, because I've seen how some of the karmics are going to die. Hey, John, I've seen how some of the karmics are going to die. Like in this particular vision, it was a group of them, the way that they're going to die. It's a group of them. It's literally a group of them. I didn't know that she was a part of this group because there was so many of them in one grouping. The way that they were going to pass or something like that, or I don't know whether this was like what I'm saying. That's this type of dream. But yeah, and that was something serious. What she was talking about, I'm like looking at this karmic. I was like, damn, how does she know about that? I never talked about that dream channeling. But each karmic that's been coming to me in the dream, they've been having that look. But I had to go to hell to go get one of these karmics out of hell because she's not meant to be there. These people that she running with, she's being tricked and fooled. I can't intervene. That's how, at least not yet. I can't intervene. People have to understand, well, why come you're not, especially like the divine feminines and stuff like that, well, you can go save your masculines. You can go, you're not allowed to intervene, you cannot intervene. That's how that works. You can't intervene until God tells you to intervene. It's certain because they have to do stuff on their part, and divine and the elders and everything, they have to do what they got to do first. Then you go in and heal and all this type of stuff, right? And then sometimes the elders do stuff. Ascended masters, they do stuff, and they're doing stuff from the higher realms for a reason. You cannot undo what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who needs to hear that. You can't do that. Because you're messing with fire with that one. You mess around and get yourself in a very bad predicament. But I had to go get this karmic from hell. I had to go get her. Me and a couple other people had to go get her out of hell. And then there was some, like I said, they know their fate. They know their fate. Alright, Spirit, is there any messages for my current viewers, past, present, or even in the replay in the future? Is there anything that they need to know? Thank you so much for the previous messages. So this week I've just been really chilling. It's been a chill week. 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, the Lovers. 3 of Pentacles. The Lovers. What else is there? Ooh, okay. So the 3 of Pentacles, the Lovers is here, and also the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups speaks about kind of regret, remorse, and things like that. But 3 of Pentacles speaks about collaboration, especially with a partnership. This can be in love or in business or both. Spirit, is there any more messages? Okay. 2 or regretful of a decision about moving forward. You got the 2 of Swords in the upright, and also there needs to be a decision, and I think the decision is moving forward. But the 5 of Cups speaks of regret. This could have already happened in the past. or this could be upcoming energy. Like I said, you'll know how it resonates for you in this particular situation. Spirits, there are newer messages. Okay, wait a second. Where you go? Where you go? Seven of Swords. Underneath the Three of Pentacles. Somebody was stealing or sneaking away, or something dealing with a partnership, business, or relationship. Or some type of form of collaboration. Yeah, Moon card. This was a secret. Underneath the Lovers. Could have been like I said, some type of, I can say almost platonic. This could have been a, Three of Pentacles, Lovers, Seven of Swords, secret. This could have happened around the last moon phase, or this could be something illuminated. That somebody had been stealing. Two of Wands. Someone had been stealing or taking or sneaking away or trying to get away with something in a relationship. Two of Wands, perspective. So with this remorse and regret with the Five of Cups, and see the thing about the Five of Cups, 3 cups are spilled, 2 cups are behind him. He doesn't see it. Two of Wands is right underneath this particular card as well. So with Two of Wands being here, like changing your outlook and perspective, especially after things have been illuminated. Especially after, like I said, this Five of Cups could be something of the past related. Looking forward, looking ahead, changing your direction. Six of Pentacles is here. So this was an unexpected decision that needed to be made. And the decision is the Chariot, which is the moving forward. Also, we're in Cancer season as well. So the Chariot speaks of that. Also, it speaks of duality. It speaks of duality. Moving forward, Four of Pentacles is here. Now I'm going to say, I'm going to clarify. Four of Pentacles, and then the Tower card came out. This is an unexpected epiphany event. It probably left somebody stuck. Also, Nine of Swords in their head as well. Moving forward, like, where do I go from here? I did see the Queen of Swords. There's different ways you can interpret this. Like I said, this can be business as well. Especially if you were having a partnership with a Gemini. Or somebody with Gemini in their placement in their chart. You were collaborating or working with, or you can be a teammate, a boss, a manager, co-worker. Yeah, they left you out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Especially if they were stealing. Because it's right on the Three of Pentacles, and then it's the Seven of Pentacles. And then the Moon card. They were stealing, especially if you were collaborating or working together on something, and they were sneaking away or getting away with it. It's being illuminated. Like I said, this can be past history energy, and also but you're becoming unbound. Eight of Wands in the reverse, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Because the remorse and the regret and the guilty feeling, you're changing your perspective. Changing your outlook and your direction. Two of Swords upright. Yeah, see, there's clarity about this illusion. Choices, options. You have the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups as well. That's here. Especially underneath this Three of Pentacles and Seven of Swords, you're about to get clarity. Like I said in the last reading, pay attention to the next moon, so the new moon. We've had some gorgeous moons. You didn't catch that last moon? Man, you really missed out on something really good. There's going to be clarity about these illusions. I know I've been praying about some stuff. You'll be amazed. Stuff that I know. But it's going to come out, all of it. Communication. Also, this is Archangel Michael as well. So most likely he's going to intervene. So Archangel Michael prayers and things of that nature. But also communication. Email, phone calls, text message, subliminal messages, and all that type of stuff, right? All that's going to be done. Also, Seven of Cups is here as well. Seven of Cups speaks about, a lot of people say illusion, especially since it's underneath this moon card. It's underneath this moon card as well. I'm just going to lay it out just like that. Yeah, all these illusions, pay attention to by the next new moon. Always remember the 3 days before the actual day of the moon, and then 3 days after. The energy is, it's like residue energy. It lingers. It lingers in and it lingers out as well. And then some of the planets are going back direct. So things are actually getting back to normal until we have another retrograde coming up, though. So it's going to be normal for just a little bit, and then we're going right back, okay? Okay. So Spirit, Two of Wands. Is there any more messages, especially for the Two of Wands? But somebody's changing their outlook. Okay, you didn't. Oh, no. Do I want to take this one? So Knight of Swords and the Emperor. I'm going to put it back because I didn't like how it popped up and popped right back down. But I'm not, if that were here, that's an honorable mention. Fast moving, forward moving, fast moving actions and communication. In and out energy from the Emperor. Well, I needed to come back out though. I didn't like how they just popped up, like literally popped up and popped back down. I didn't like them. But yeah, a lot of this, like I said, is just everything being wrapped up. Yeah, Queen of Wands, wanting to be more motherly, nurturing, grounding yourself, more grounding energy. This is male or female energy, even though it's a queen. Also more stable. I'm just reserved and just kind of just literally sitting on your throne. Also, financially stable, confident, motherly, nurturing, just really grounded and comfortable with yourself, especially comfortable with your energy. Also, Two of Swords, Six of Pentacles, also Six of Cups. Double sixes, so 6 and 6. And maybe a message for someone. 6 and 6, that's 12. And 1 plus 2 is 3. So an unexpected decision or choice being made or needing to be made. It's going to be unexpectedly, like I said, unexpectedly made or has been unexpectedly made by somebody. 6 of Cups, somebody from the past. Past friendship, past relationship, also past, like I said, it can be workplace relationship and partnerships as well. And let's see. Yeah, if you were left out in the cold by moving forward, 5 of Pentacles, double 5 is here. 5 and 5 is 10. So you got the 5 of Pentacles being left out in the cold. There's victory. Victory. 5 of Swords. Victory, especially if you've been battling with some stuff, right? That's what this Tower card and this 9 of Swords has been about. Also, Empress. Giving birth to, literally giving birth. She's the queen of all queens. So beauty, confidence. This is the divine feminine energy. Also, pregnancy, also giving birth to either a child or literally giving birth to something new. It's coming from this completion. Yeah, see, the 10 of Swords will be the next card out. So this is like some has been wrapped up, or it's getting ready to be wrapped up, basically. But whatever this person has been fighting, especially if you've been left out in the cold, there's victory coming your way divinely. Like I said, the Tower card and also the 9 of Swords is probably something that's been probably replaying. Like I said, literally replaying, especially with the 5 of Cups being here. Literally replaying in your mind or giving you some type of anxiety or keeping you up late at night. Yeah. 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and then Ace of Wands. So definitely moving forward movement, and physically a new beginning. This is going to be under the 3 of Pentacles. After all this stuff, after all of this, there's a new beginning, like physically. new endeavors, new creations, just physical stuff. I'm surprised that the Magician card hadn't popped out. But especially with the family relationships, 4 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, there's new growth, new beginning. It's whatever has wrapped up has wrapped up. Yeah, and look what's at the bottom of the deck. The World card. There's a new cycle here. There's a new cycle here. Yeah, stability. Stability. Pay attention. This is actually one of the options. This is on the 7 of Cups card, right? Seven of Cups. King of Wands. Like I said, pay attention to Leo season. We got like a week and a half. I think like a week. It should be like what, a week and a half to Leo season. There's a lot of new beginnings in Leo season. End of July, going into the first half of August, right? A lot of, like I said, I get a lot of good vibes. That's been popping up in the readings for a long time, a very long time. But this Tower moment, it has already happened, or is getting ready to happen. It's going to work out in your favor. Now, this is a divine thing. This ain't nothing that, well, I can change it or control it now. But as far as, you said you've been battling your demons, you have to just really make sure, like, you're cleansing. Like I told you, cleansing. Yeah, cleansing. The devil card fell out on the ground. Make sure you're cleansing that energy, meditations, saging, prayer. I mean, anything. Like I told you, if you hadn't watched the last couple episodes of Cards and Coffee, there's one I did a couple days ago. Spiritual interference. Spiritual interference. Like, now it's fine. The last couple days have, like, literally been fine. Like, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, you're literally fighting, demons. And especially a lot of these demons are just out in the world. Because of what's going on in the world being cleansed. They need something. They need a host. They need to cling to somebody. They need energy. Energetic vampires. All this type of stuff is real. And you have to kind of, cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself. Protect yourself. I don't know. You guys didn't catch the last episode of Cards and Coffee, though. Three of Cups is here, but beware of gatherings and stuff like that. I sure was going to say, at the gym, like, it literally, you have to be really careful. I don't know whether everybody's solar plexus went off at the same time or what that was. Or that was something spiritual. Because I prayed before I actually went into the gym. And I prayed really like a big prayer the day before. And God answered that prayer. Normally I get gang stalked at the gym. There's energy vampires and stuff at the gym. It's different stuff, right? Like I said, I had got done working out, and when I tell you, I went in that locker room, and as soon as I stepped in there, it's just kind of like, what is that smell? Everybody was like literally pooping. Like, everybody was like rushing to the bathroom to go poop, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. I've seen that happen before. I was like, it's normally a spiritual thing. But that was just, and then you can smell the sickness or whatever. It's weird. At least I can. I know the difference. I was just like, that smell like sick, like when somebody's sick. Yeah, I know, ill. Like I said, beware of conflict, internal, and especially with other people. Yeah, but Ten of Swords, if you are having conflict within yourself, but also with other people, Ten of Swords popped out. It popped right out like this. Soup. Just know that you are, it's ending. All this is getting ready. I can't wait to, this mess. This garbage. This mess of a conflict. Yeah, again, Three of Cups. Beware of parties and stuff like that, but also it's almost time to celebrate. But beware of, like I said, this is normally like drinking too much or overindulging. Beware of parties. People are getting COVID-19. Like, it's a biological weapon, people. You can't. It's a virus. A virus is a weapon. I think people don't take it well. It's just it's similar to the flu. Now, this is something different. It's like somebody took strands of the flu virus and all this type of stuff and mixed it with something else. It's like a hybrid of something. I don't know. I've been trying to figure this part out, but it is a biological weapon. If you really think about it, it spread too quick. It spread too quick. We had Ebola scares and all that type of stuff. This is the only virus to be spread like this. It spread it too quick. Okay, so we're about to get into it. I think that's it. I mean, that's all I'm getting. Well, yeah. These cards wouldn't go back in the deck. Like I told you, new beginning. The Fool card and also the Star card. Star card also speaks of healing. Like I said, for me, this week was rest week. Just happened. You know, the whole gang stalking, direct energy weapons. They put you to sleep and all this type of stuff. And just, this was rest week anyway for me. Like I said, once that happened at the gym, I was like, you know what, I probably need to just skip the rest of this week. This happened last Tuesday. I said, maybe I should skip. And I tried to go to the gym yesterday. It was so hot. I said, no. I tried to. I said, no. And I should have followed my first mind. My first mind told me not to go. But I was like, you know what, I can go to the gym today. It should be fine. No. trust me, like God is saving me more. But we're getting ready to go back into phase 1 and 2. So, well, I think they're going to do 2 because we're in phase 3 right now. We're not going into phase 4 until 2021 down here in Tennessee. To my knowledge, they're like that's the movie theaters and all that kind of stuff. Stadium games, Redbirds game, Grizzly game, like the games, basketball games and stuff like that. We're not, to my knowledge, we're not going to open up, no. But the star card, prayers being answered, all this type of good stuff, right? Especially moving away from a lot of that energy, anxiety energy, balancing yourself. There's a meditation I'm going to post in my stories. Also, speaking your truth, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. So you out in Florida, y'all gonna be locked down for a minute. Especially they did increase the cases and stuff like that. And then people are traveling. They should have put a travel ban up until August. They should have, until they can get this stuff together after the 4th of July and stuff like that. Because see, a lot of people are getting sick because they're traveling to other states and then they're coming back. Excuse me. That's what I've been picking up because I know Felicia's husband, his co-worker, we went to Texas and somewhere else. I think they're in Arizona right now. And came back to Arizona. Then also over in Arizona, it's Arizona and somewhere else, there's a mutant strand going on. So you got the regular coronavirus on top of whatever this other strand is. And you got people traveling in and out. So what you think finna, conspire, basically. What do you think finna conspire? Exactly. When I tell you, it's just a mess. This is a biological mess. It's just every month. It's literally Jumanji, and I'm kind of tired of it. Jumanji always gave me the heebie-jeebies, and we're actually in Jumanji, level 7 Jumanji. Oh, I can't wait. I'm just looking forward to October. I just need to know what the hell is about to come out this portal. What's going to come out this portal this fall? And it has a short amount of time to come through it. That's my biggest thing is this fall. That fall portal. There's portals here and there everywhere, right? Yeah, it's slowly coming. Whatever it is, it's slowly coming. It's slowly coming, dude. Hopefully, like I said, I know they're talking about this vaccine. They created this vaccine like they already knew this was getting ready to happen or getting ready to come here. And take place. Normally it take them 5-10 years to make a vaccine, but they made this vaccine quick, fast, and in a hurry. It makes you wonder, like, if you're not thinking and you're not woke and you're not thinking, I don't think people thinking like I'm not taking the vaccine because I feel like they created it too fast. Let them test it out, and I hate the fact that they're testing it out on Africans first in Africa. Why? It's just like they literally trying to kill our existence, the origins of Earth. I'm not taking that shot. And I actually had a dream channeling about this. What's that? It was year before last, but also I've had this dream, a reoccurring dream as well. For all of those like me who are not going to take the shot, they're going to put us in these little FEMA, I guess now they call them the little FEMA apartments, whatever these little things is. Ace of Swords just popped out. Ace of Swords may pop out. It is, because they actually are giving out the chip over in the UK. Willingly, voluntarily. And this is what they're going to do here as well. See, well, they were going to do it, but the numbers went up. They needed a reason. I feel like I said, a lot of these reports, yes, the numbers are up because people are being stupid here and there. But you do know we have a real umbrella corporation here in Memphis, right? Yes, we do. We have one here, actually. Also, I'm going to be back again later on tonight to do Cards and Coffee as well. Like I said, I got some other stuff. Also, the podcast will be up as well. It may be up tomorrow. Also, there's independency and freedom and stuff coming, but especially with partnerships. But when I tell you, it's just a lot of mess. This is a lot of mess to me. It really is. But yeah, like with the vaccine, I remember seeing a dream channel. Everybody who will not take the chip, it's basically the chip, the vaccine, right? They're going to put us in like these FEMA. Now I know what these things were. I didn't know what they were actually. It's like a FEMA camp or something like that. Damn near like a modern day Holocaust almost. They're going to separate us from everybody else who took the vaccine, basically. Those who don't, they're going to force you to take the vaccine. They had us laid in these little, it's almost similar to how like, I guess you can say the Resident Evil movie. I think it was Resident Evil. What's that, 1 or 2? I want to say that was 2. What's that, 2? It's been so many of them, and I gotta go see that last one. I didn't see the last one, but anyway, they're gonna put us in this facility, basically, facility, housing, whatever. They're gonna group us together, men, women, children. They're gonna give us the vaccine anyway, but I don't think this is the same vaccine that we have right now. But you just never know what the fuck these people got planned. But yeah, I had that vision twice. Once in 2018, a little snippet of it. And in 2019, I had like the long version. But then like now I know that it's the FEMA housing or whatever this crap is. Or whatever this is. That's going to be put into place for people who do not want to take the vaccine. They're going to separate us, basically. I had a dream about that. Like I said, people think this stuff is crazy. Oh, you're having crazy dreams. No, sometimes like God speaks to dreams. The devil can speak to your dreams too, and you have to know which one is which, basically. But yeah, but it's not gonna work or whatever. It's like something didn't work though. They gave us these, I remember the shots and stuff like that, but it didn't work on us. Like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't work on us. It did something else, but it didn't work on us or something like that. Like I said, they made this too quick for me. Just for me, you know what I'm saying? Especially they're gonna try to make it mandatory. You know, so the chip is already active. It's active overseas, not here yet, to my knowledge. The chip is only active in animals right now. They tested it out to kind of ease it, and see, they've been doing that for years now. You can put the chip in your dog, and they can use the satellites to track them down, especially if they run away, whatever. They want to do the kids like that as well. I think that's pushing it. I feel like that's pushing it. Yeah, that'll come in handy, especially if they're ever kidnapped or anything like that. But that chip can malfunction. It can have any type of biological whatever in it. Especially if it's going to go in a human body and the body won't reject it. They have to code it in something that's similar to the human DNA or something like that, right? Other than that, the body will, like, reject it. Shoot, we need somebody. I don't know. In office. I know I never voted for Trump. I'm not going to vote for Trump. He not... Like I said, he's just a front man. It's his whole cabinet. Everything's disgusting to me. It's just disgusting. I see straight through him, and it's like some of them decisions is not his. Like, it's not his. Of course, if you read it in the history books in history class, if you paid attention, you know the president have certain powers, but you know his cabinet, and that's why you have to look not at the candidate, but you have to look at who's going to be his VP, who's going to be his Secretary of Defense, who's going to be, you know, everything. And see, he got all his friends in on this mess. He got all his friends in on it. It's not like these were people who were with Obama and Bush era Clintons and stuff that were working. No, he ended up firing everybody Obama hired, which was the wrong. He should have phased them out if he was going to replace them. Phased them out after his first year, or give them an option. But he phased the people who are actually experienced out. He put all his friends on like this was a business, and I mean, yes, America has turned into a business, but it's still a nation with people, with lives and stuff like that. Trust me, they're going to get their karma. You please believe they're going to get it. Please, that's one reason I ain't even worried no more. It used to make me so angry. I used to get so mad. I cried when he won the presidency because I knew he was about to fuck some stuff up. I said, he finna fuck us up, bro. Like, I was like, these people are so stupid. They did not want a black man in office, first of all, and then they did not want a black woman being the first lady, and she did a damn great job. the best first lady we've ever had, and probably will ever had, to my knowledge, ever. And then they didn't want a woman being president, even though she had the experience. She was the only one, other than Bernie Sanders. But of course, you know that's after they had their runoff or whatever. As far as the actual president runoff, like, she was the only one that was experienced, boo. Like, why? I mean, technically she won. They have to get rid of the electoral college, that outdated piece of crap, you know. That's how we are getting into this mess. That's how Bush was able to cheat and win. But he has really taken cheating, political cheating, to another level I had never in my life seen. They're going to put this in the history books. There's proof that he got help from Russia to hack the polls and stuff, all this stuff, and it's like all this evidence, and we just not. I mean, everybody else got arrested and stuff like that, but trust me, they're gonna get their karma. Yes, they are, honey. They're gonna pay for that. She was acting as with everything that's going on. That's why she was actually supposed to win the presidency. She's well equipped to deal with this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? This type of stuff, she was equipped. Like I said, that's why I tell people, you might well just run the race. If you're going to run the race, run it fair. Run it fair. And look at all the stuff that happened. If he did not win, if she would have won the presidency, I think it would have been completely different. I know people call her a crook and all this type of stuff. Look who we got in office. Have you seen his cabinet of people? Have you? Do you know? He's a businessman. He's not fit to be a politician. At least not now. Like, I don't think ever. I know he was an asshole, but not like this. You know, not like this. And my thing is, he got a heart. I can see straight through him. Like, a lot of them decisions ain't his. A lot of them decisions and stuff like that. I don't know what to call it. I know, of course, any president, Obama, Clinton, Bush's, whatever, Reagan, all these people. Of course, they're just the president. There's certain stuff that they can put, you know, in place and stuff like that. But the cabinet and people surrounding them, Congress, all this, it goes deep. And until we change the system, we're going to repeat this stuff over and over and over. But that's what they want us to do anyway. So, what are we going to do as a people? And I'm going to do some research this week. But changing that electoral college, we should have did that when he first took office. And we could have put it in place now. See, now it's probably a little too late to do it. It's a little too late to do it. But we had to prevent any type of cheating from happening again. So I don't know what they're going to do about the voting. They should have developed a new program or system or something by now. If we can't change the electoral college right now, they need to put in another place to keep the hacking and stuff. Anything abnormal, because technically she won. But you see what happened in 2020 and leading up to 2020? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna wish death on him. That's God's choice. I've heard different prophecies about him being assassinated and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't wish death on nobody, whether I like you or not. That's God's choice to take you out or not. That's how I feel about that. Like I said, I ain't mad no more. I ain't angry. I don't waste energy on that. I just try to find the best solution for my life and the people around me and XYZ across this internet that I'm preaching to. But yeah, with that, I'm kind of ready to vote. I've been ready to vote. Like I said, I never voted for him because I knew he would fuck it up. Knew he would mess it up. And see, back in the day, he used to be somewhat cool, but like, of course, his bloodline and all this type of different stuff. But it's not just him. I need people to understand. If you're gonna get mad, get mad at him. He's the front runner. He's the president, right? Yeah, he's a joke. He's a joke. He's made himself a joke. Get mad at his entire team. Get mad at Congress. Get mad at every last person involved in passing and making and enforcing laws, taking taxpayer money and all this type of stuff. They gave, what was it, $3 billion to, what company was that? It was like, what industry rather? I can't remember. Mind you, they messing with our stimulus. They're talking about going back into phase 1 and 2. How are these people going to eat? A lot of people are getting kicked out this month. I know here in Memphis, they're doing like crowd sourcing and stuff like that. They help people pay their rent and bills and all this other type of stuff. And see, I can't wait to get rich. I ain't going to say wish. I can't wait to be rich. Because there needs to be programs and some type of facility. And I'm actually proud of a lot of the churches, actually. A lot of the churches have stepped up. I mean, they've been, since day 1 of quarantine, week 1, they've been feeding people. They've been giving little care packages. They literally have been playing a part in. But there's only so much that the churches can do. There's only so much, the churches can do and stuff like that. And I just feel like they got to put something's got to come better than that. Got to come better. You want to let the churches outdo you? Come on. But this second stimulus, they're going to have to pass, and it's going to have to be more than $1,500. Okay, cool. How you know you're getting your second stimulus? I heard she already got married. I got to send her a gift. So I'll send her a gift as soon as I can, player. But, yeah. This second stimulus, like, yeah, it's going to have to be more, especially if they're going to go into phase, a lot of people are we can't make it to phase 4. Okay, well, we got 25 seconds left, people. I'll be back later on tonight because I want to show you guys some stuff It's going to be like another DIY and chill. I like doing it. Make sure you catch up on YouTube. I got some stuff over there, the Goddess Complex. Of course, over here on Instagram. And I'll see you soon. Also, the podcast shall be up later tonight or early first thing tomorrow morning. I love you guys.